Hello guys, welcome back to the Fight Book. This is the Indian accent guy, and in this video we are gonna check every event that is going to happen this weekend in the fight world. Basically, there are a total of 9 events that are taking place this weekend, and I'm gonna tell you about all of them. Then it will be up to you which events and which fights you want to watch and which of them you want to skip. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. There is Volkanovski versus Lopes this weekend, Ennis versus Stanionis, and many big fights. So we're gonna do it in chronological order. First event will take place on Tuesday, April 8, tomorrow at 3 a.m. ET in Tokyo, Japan. From Misako Boxing's card, Diamond Glove, headlined by their junior flyweight WBC number 3 ranked Toshiki Kawamitsu versus IBF number 4 ranked undefeated hometown favorite Yosuke Takami. Kawamitsu is on the verge of getting the world title shot, and this time he will be defending his Japanese light flyweight title against the guy who is ranked in all 4 governing bodies. Then there is no event next day on Wednesday, but on Thursday there are 2 events. First is Combat Global's Fight Night in Miami, April 10 at 7 p.m. ET. Headlined by current hottest female prospect in MMA world, Luceldo Acosta. Acosta is currently on a 3-fight win streak in Combat Global, and 1 or 2 more wins can get her the UFC or at least Dana White's Contender Series opportunity. Then on the same night at 8 p.m., 1 hour later, on ESPN Plus, there is Eye of the Tiger Management's card L'Ascension in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, headlined by WBC number 13 ranked undefeated lightweight Dmitry Asanov facing Francisco Patera in a showcase fight. In the co-main event, Canada's own WBA super welterweight interim champion Mary Spencer will be defending her title for the first time against WBA number 5 ranked Ogledis Suarez. Also on the card, 13-0 undefeated welterweight IBF number 13 ranked Christopher Guerrero will be showcasing his abilities in front of his own people. Then on Friday night there is only one event. PFL's women flyweight and men's bantamweight tournaments first round in Universal Studio, Florida. The card will be telecasted on ESPN2 at 8 p.m. Headlined by former UFC title challenger Taila Santos. Also present on the card is former UFC flyweight Jake Hadley fighting against 16-0 undefeated Tajik fighter Sarvarjon Hamidov. This fight is in the prelims, and let's see if Jake Hadley can succeed in the PFL or he will get out of the tournament in the very first round. Then on Saturday night there are a total 5 events, but the first one is not that interesting. There is a fight between Ante Talia versus Jorgen De Castro, former PFL heavyweight champion versus former UFC veteran. They will fight in Slovenia in FNC 22 card, and it will be telecasted in midday at 12 p.m. on Saturday. And then the biggest card of the weekend will be telecasted at 6 p.m. Saturday on ESPN, and it will take place in Miami, Florida, UFC 314. Headlined by former featherweight champion and current number 1 contender Alexander Volkanovski facing number 3rd ranked Diego Lopes for the featherweight belt, which is currently held by Ilya Topuria, but it will be vacated as soon as the bell rings. Volk is currently favorite to win this fight, but he is on a 2-fight knockout losing streak, while Lopes is riding a 5-fight win streak. Then in the co-main event, former title challenger and current number 7 ranked lightweight Michael Chandler will be facing the biggest lightweight prospect, number 12 ranked Paddy Pimblett, who is currently 6-0 in the UFC with 4 performance bonuses. On the other hand, Chandler is 2-4 in the UFC with 5 post-fight bonuses. Feature bout is a grudge match between number 13 ranked featherweight Bryce Mitchell versus fighting nerds Gene Silva. Mitchell is coming off a win over Kron Gracie, while Silva is currently 4-0 in the UFC. Fourth last fight is also a featherweight bout between number 5 ranked Yair Rodriguez versus former Bellator double champion Patricio Pitbull. Yair is coming off 2 straight losses, while Pitbull, due to his star power, is expected to get a title shot if he gets a good finish over Yair Rodriguez. The main card starter is number 8 ranked light heavyweight Nikita Krylov versus number 11 ranked Dominic Reyes, who will be looking to get third straight win by beating Krylov's 3-fight win streak. Preliminary cards headliner is again a featherweight bout between number 15 ranked Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson, who is currently on a 7-fight unbeaten streak. Ige is on a 2-fight losing streak, so he will be defending his spot. Also on the prelims, there is a women's strawweight bout between number 1 contender Jan Chaonan facing number 3 ranked Virna Jandiroba, who is riding a 4-fight win streak, and with this win, she also can get a title shot. Lastly, there is a lightweight bout between Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper in the preliminary card. It will be Miller's 45th UFC fight. He is coming off a win over Damon Jackson. Hooper, on the other hand, is 4-0 after moving up to the lightweight division, and he is coming off a win over another UFC legend, Clay Guida, with performance bonus. Then after 2 hours at 8 p.m. on DAZN, there is Matchrooms card in Atlantic City, New Jersey, headlined by IBF welterweight champion Jarron Ennis versus WBA welterweight champion Eimantas Stanionis, 33-0 versus 15-0. It will be Ennis' third title defense, while Stanionis' first defense after being promoted from regular to full champion. Vacant Ring Magazine title will also be on the line. In the co-main event, WBC number 4 ranked super featherweight Ray Ford will be showcasing his abilities against Thomas Mattis. Ford had lost his belt on Nick Ball, but then he came back into the win column in November 2024 via unanimous decision. So this time he will be looking to make a statement so that he can get a shot back to his title. 16-0 undefeated WBA number 1 ranked welterweight Shahram Ghiasdo will also be present on the card in a showcase bout, and with a banger KO, he can become WBA mandatory for the headliner winner. At the same time, on 8 p.m. on YouTube for free, there is Pro Box Fight Night card in Hanover, Maryland, headlined by WBC number 12 ranked super featherweight Jordan White fighting Jose Matias in a showcase bout. Lastly, at the same time at 8 p.m., there is Signature Punch Promotions card ICS Mania 1 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The card was supposed to be headlined by Rampage Jackson versus Rashad Evans, but the fight is now cancelled due to contractual obligations. Promotion said Evans will face a replacement opponent, but Evans' statement is otherwise. Still, the card is expected to take place with one of the undercard fight getting promoted to the main event spot. Some of the undercard fights are WBO and WBA number 2 ranked middleweight Shane Mosley Jr. fighting in a showcase bout. Then 16-0 super welterweight Fernando Vargas Jr. also in a showcase bout, and Diego Sanchez versus John McDessie in a light heavyweight boxing bout. It will be Sanchez boxing debut in his hometown Albuquerque. And that's all that is happening this weekend. Now it is up to you which fights you want to watch, which you want to skip, but do tell me what are the fights you are most excited for that are happening this weekend. If you like the video, do share your thoughts in the comment section. Your feedback is necessary for my motivation, so after doing so, you can do whatever you want.